Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 29th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Aries, let's see what is going on for you here. Looks like a really good week already. I really like this a lot. So we're going to talk about it in a minute, but let's see. And we're going to clarify this, Aries, at the end, by the way, with the Lenormand. Yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles as well. I knew this was heading in the right direction, so I will say that. But yeah, this looks very good. So you start off with the Skunk spirit here. This card says know your worth. So obviously know that you are worthy of something. But really this card is a card of kind of like a Kundalini awakening as well. It kind of represents your Kundalini energy. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be kind of like in a standstill here in this middle row in a relationship or in a relationship situation. Maybe things aren't moving forward. Maybe there's conflict. Sometimes I feel like when that happens, we can have a lot of that kind of like base, root chakra, or even, just kind of like sexual chakra energy where we feel frustration and everything like that. I feel like this Skunk spirit is saying, like, bring it up to your head, take that energy, bring it up your spine to your head, and it could lead to some answers or like a spiritual awakening or something like that. Very weird message. Next here in this first row, you have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance card. I feel like some of you do need to be patient. I feel like you want things to move forward faster than they are. I always get this energy for you and Pisces for the most part. So, both signs pretty much get the same message, but I feel like for a lot of you, you could just be wanting things to move forward a lot faster with these cards. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition and things like that as well. But it's also a card of immaturity. It just says things are not ready yet. So I feel like with that Eight of Wands, while maybe you want something to move forward faster, and again, we're going to clarify in a minute and we'll see what's going on, but maybe you want something to move forward faster, but it's just not moving forward. Things are maybe not progressing. This could be in your past position. This is your past position, by the way, so this could be something in the past. Next, you have the standstill card. So again, I do feel like this card says that you should stand still. I feel like the message is saying that you are at a standstill currently. I feel like you are currently, things maybe are not progressing as you would like in some area of your life. Could be love, could be money. Again, we're going to clarify it in a minute, and we're going to get some answers. But in this middle row here, you have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and this King of Pentacles. It's like the Eight of Cups is like wanting to walk away from something. Five of Swords also wanting to walk away from something as well. And the King of Pentacles is like for something stable. I find it very interesting that your last row is just simply amazing. It's extremely positive. And you have this No Place Like Home card, which is also a card of stability. So in a lot of ways, I feel like some of you are letting go of something from the past here that maybe you thought was stable, maybe it really wasn't, and I feel like you're kind of walking away from it, and that's what I'd say there. The King of Pentacles is, again, walking towards something stable. For some of you, this could be a breakup with either a Sagittarius or a Earth sign as well, is popping into my head, so I feel like for some of you, this could be a breakup. The Five of Swords here is kind of like a card that says don't take things too seriously. It's kind of like a card. Normally there's a guy on the Five of Swords who has polka dots on his shirt, and it kind of just says that sometimes we can take things way too seriously, and we kind of like need the jokers to stand out in the world. Again, I don't encourage anyone to watch the news, but what I would say, Aries, is what I think will probably happen over the next, 6 months or so. I feel like we will see people coming out and standing out, and I think those people will be kind of like the Heyoka, which are the wise clowns in the Native American folklore. And they are the people who kind of come in and they have like different beliefs than everybody, has. And they kind of like show us another way of seeing things. But usually they're heavily judged, or, they are not seen, they are not seen positively sometimes, not always true. But that's kind of like the energy. Maybe that's you. Maybe you have some opinions that you'll be letting out in the future or something like that. I don't know why that's popping into my head, but it is. And again, I feel like you're kind of like not taking things too seriously with this Five of Swords. In your last row here, you have the No Place Like Home card. So again, I feel like some of you could just be recharging your batteries from home, or you could just be spending time at home with this card. For others, I just feel, I put this card down, the second I put it down, I was like stability. So I feel like there's a lot of stability coming in for you. In this row, you have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'll tell you what this is, Aries. This is a release. It's like this right here is trying to force things to happen. This right here is allowing yourself to be guided to what should be happening. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you are realizing that there are things that you just need to be guided to. The Knight of Wands is desire. We are guided by the Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight of Wands can be a person, of course, could be a fire sign, could be you, Aries, but it is a card of desires. It is a card of feeling a pull. It's a card of following our joy. You know, it's a card of spontaneous energy, but it's more of a card that says that you could be passionate about something and you could be living in a more passionate way, meaning like maybe one day you wake up and you want to start a YouTube channel and then maybe you decide you don't like YouTube anymore. It's kind of like that. It seems like a very chaotic energy, but we're in a very chaotic time. And so you could be just kind of like following your bliss with that card is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like that would be very good for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely some sort of success coming in for you here. I do feel like this could be more money coming in the future. Some of you could be getting a job that you enjoy more as well. Now, this could also be a love offer coming in for you. I'd say probably from an earth sign, but it could be any sign, just a general reading. And this doesn't really look like a love reading to me. To me, this is a very simple reading for you, Aries, and I love it. I feel like it's very good. Again, I just simply get resistance, no resistance in this last row. So it's like you're letting go of all expectations, resistance, pretty much everything. And because of that, you're getting everything you want. So love it, Aries. But let's clarify this and let's see if it gets any better. So Aries, between the Eight of Wands here and the Eight of Cups, you have the Seven of Hearts. This card is called the Tree in the Lenormand card reading system, and it represents things that are established. It represents going back to your roots. There's no place like home here, Aries. So it is a card of like, could be a card of going back home, going back and visiting family, going back to your roots even at work. So some of you could be doing that. Between the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, you have the Queen of Diamonds. I mean, this card is called the Crossroads, and this card just kind of says that you are standing at a crossroads. Again, I feel like you're just deciding to move away from things that cause conflict. It's like you have two choices. We can choose to look at things positively, or we could choose to look at things negatively as well. Like I get accused of my readings being too positive all the time, right? Even though I bring up plenty of challenges. But to me, there is no positive or negative necessarily in the tarot, and the tarot can't control our lives. So the tarot cannot be, positive or negative, because we can turn it around. That's why we watch tarot, so we can see what could be coming in and what we can change. So, maybe I am a little bit rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns, but it can be that way. This is not set in stone. So, that's why I'm more positive. But next, so again, I feel like this right here is saying you have two choices with that Crossroads card. Pick the positive path. Get away from this conflict that's going on right here, whatever it is. I feel like it could be different for all of you. Between the Temperance card and the King of Pentacles, you have the Garden. This is the Eight of Spades coming up here. The Garden can represent needing a break or taking a break. So, but this could be like a vacation. It could be a break from a person. It could be just taking a break from people in general. Maybe you're just taking a break from social media or something like that as well, as popping into my head. But it's kind of like a card of getting to a place of being able to relax and just take some time for yourself. So I feel like this right here is saying it would be good for you to take some time for yourself. For others, it could be a harvest. I will tell you something about the Temperance card as well here, Aries. Temperance is kind of like a card of a jack of all trades. It is a card of someone who is very skilled at something. But it's not really a jack of all trades. Like when we think of a jack of all trades, we think of someone who's good at a bunch of different things. The Temperance card is a card of being very skilled at something, and it is kind of like a card of jack of all trades, but it's more focused than that. It's like, maybe you're a mechanic, for example, but it's like maybe you're good at everything that has to do with being a mechanic. So it's like you're not just good at just one thing. It's like you are multi-talented inside of that thing. So I feel like some of you could be seeing rewards from your talents. You could be getting rewards or finding abundance through something that you are just good at, plain and simple. Between the Eight of Cups here And the Knight of Wands, you have the cross. This card is the Six of Clubs in the playing card reading system. It's a good card, bad card to me. To me, it's a good card because it can represent success in the future, but it kind of represents picking up certain burdens, or it just represents having a cross to bear. And some of you could be like picking up some burdens, or you could be having some pains from the past here. The Eight of Cups is definitely saying, walk away from those pains, let those things go so that you can progress in the future. The Knight of Wands, needing to focus on the positive. Between the Five of Swords here and the Ten of Pentacles, love it, you have the Animus card. This card is called the Gentleman, and it's the Ace of Hearts in the playing card reading system. I don't attach gender to my cards, so, this could be love coming in for you, and it could be any gender at all, period, coming in for you. Ten of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the deck, which you have right here. The reason I say that is that the Ten of Pentacles is kind of like having it all. It's kind of like a card of having everything that you want. So I feel like for some of you, this definitely could be love coming in. Definitely could be an Earth sign, by the way. I feel like this is the first time Earth has shown up for you, Aries. Next, between the King of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Tower. The Tower is not like the Tower in the Tarot. The Tower is the Six of Spades in the playing card reading system. First off, I love two sixes in the same row. To me, two sixes represents kind of like being on the right path, going in the right direction. So I feel like a lot of you are Aries people are going the right way with these cards. But this Tower card is card of authority, and it can also represent something that is guiding you in a lot of ways. But it could represent burdens like this Six of Clubs. So it's like maybe some of you, again, have a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability with this Temperance card. Not really what the Temperance means, but intuitively that's what's popping into my head. And it's like maybe that you are being guided to do it, but you're just not sure how to start. In your top row here, you have the Child. So I do feel like some of you could be dealing with children this week. I feel like some of you could be involved in a situation involving a child as well, and this could be what's causing some pain or some burdens. Again, you have the Seven of Hearts as well, which is a card of family. Like I said, it's part of your family tree. It's called the tree. So some of you could be just dealing with children. I don't think it's anything challenging, or, I don't think it's too bad. In your middle row here, you have the Book. Oh my God, love it, Aries. The Book is the Ten of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. One of my favorite cards in the Lenormand system as well. It's basically the Ten of Pentacles, but the Ten of Diamonds, the Book card here, says that there is some hidden or secret knowledge that if you learn will make you extremely successful. So I feel like you need to learn as much as you possibly can this week, but that's just a great card for harvest, success, abundance, pretty much everything. In your bottom row here, love it, even more, love it. You have the King of Diamonds. This is called the Fish. The fish represents a soulmate, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I don't attach gender to my cards. And the other interesting thing is, if we take this first diagonal here with the Lenormand card, sorry, Aries, I'm choking already. If we take this first diagonal, this could be true love coming in for you. It could be an Earth sign, like I said, King of Diamonds. So you could be in for a surprise this week as far as love is concerned. But I really love this reading, Aries. I know maybe it doesn't sound very exciting. I know that my bright and cheery personality might not be getting it across how excited I am about this for you. But like I said, no resistance. No resistance. It's like, to me, that is when your vibration is at the height of attraction. It's like you're getting everything you want, or you're starting to attract the things that you truly want in your life. So I love it. It's almost like one of those things. Sometimes I think we get to a point where it's like, I think even with the law of attraction as well, for example, if we're trying to attract things, I feel like we can get to a point where like, okay, this is not going to work. I'm not going to attract anything. My life is just going to be miserable. But then we kind of have that rock bottom moment where it's like we finally surrender and we just say, you know what, I'm finally going to try it. And that's almost like what I see here for you, is it's almost like you're surrendering to life. You're just allowing yourself to be guided with that Knight of Wands by your desire, by what feels right. And I feel like that's going to lead to amazing success for you. So love it. This fish card, by the way, can represent total success in work and business as well, Aries. So yeah, it looks amazing. So thank you, Aries. Definitely enjoy your week, and thank you for watching.